Hello there. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video, and on this specific training, I want to talk to you about the Armor dashboard. Hopefully at this point, you've already activated Armor and you have phone numbers that you've purchased through Phone Number that are actively being protected by our team to ensure that you have the highest answer rates possible when you're making outbound calls. And of course, once you've activated Armor, you're going to want to go to the dashboard so that you can check out all of the activity to see how effective and efficient your team is when they're making calls using PhoneBurner. Now, to access your dashboard, it's super easy. If you're on the Armor settings page, over on the right-hand side, you're going to see this Go to Dashboard button. You can click on that, and that'll take you directly to the Armor dashboard. Now, of course, if you're not on the Armor settings page, you can always click on the Dashboard tab up at the top, and then click on the Armor tab within the dashboard. That'll take you to the Armor dashboard. Once you're on the dashboard, you're going to be able to see a summary of what's going on with your phone numbers. And for some of you, this may be all you ever really look at because you're just trying to get an idea of what's going on. But for a lot of you, what you're really going to want to do is you're going to want to take advantage of the filtering options over here on the right-hand side. So you can filter the data by different date ranges, define different grouping, daily, weekly, or monthly. I'm going to switch this to daily because right now I've just got sample data in here and I don't have a good sample set of data for weekly grouping. We can also filter this by agent, carrier, phone number, line type, and one of my favorites, lead source. Now, what does all that do? Of course, all of this drives the basic summary on the left-hand side, but this also drives these graphs down here that are going to help you visualize your data, your call volume data, your answer rate data. It even breaks it down by the day of the week, the time of the day, the age of the lead. Now, don't make fun of me. All of my sample data is really old in here, so forgive me. And scrolling down even further, we got a couple cool plot map graphs here that break down the call volume by time and day of the week, and the shading will change based off of the volume. We do the same thing for live answer rates. You'll see the call volume broken down by phone numbers, answer rates broken down by phone numbers, and a couple graphs here at the bottom that'll break down the activity by state for both call volume and answer rates. This is going to help you start to visualize where your team is making the most phone calls as well as getting the highest live answer rates. So comparing these two graphs here, I've got a low call volume in Utah, but I have a high live answer rate in Utah. It's kind of interesting to be able to see that data here. And finally, before we wrap up, you'll notice in most of these graphs, there are little menus on the right-hand side that allow you to filter that specific graph. So if I wanted to filter this live answer rate by day of the week for lead source, I could do that, allowing you to look at that specific graph broken down by the specific filtering option that you've selected. And if you highlight any one of these, it's going to highlight all of the matching segments of data. So anyway, that's a little overview of the Armor dashboard. And I hope this helps you better understand how you can start to really dive into your data so that you can get the most out of not only the calls that you make, but the numbers you purchase. Thanks for taking a moment to watch this video, and happy dialing.